so it's dark.
Yeah.
The tales of Beetle Bob.
What was that? The Weasley's Wildfire Whiz Bangs. Fireworks from my brother's friend George.
Billies, what are you doing here?
This is my office, Brodak. The question is, what are you doing here?
I was about to show our new clients the launch. I was just getting the keys.
Well, I moved them. All you have to do is ask. Accio keys.
How did you get in here? We haven't seen
Well,
you.
don't let me keep you from your tour. I just need to pick up a few things and I'll be on my way. You haven't seen me. Actually, if you don't mind, I'll join you on your tour. We can all meet together. I'll meet you at your cast.
Well, what are we talking about? Well, let's get moving. Now, listen to me. The passage to your left will take you to a pair of the lifts. The lifts will take you down to the cart station. There you will board a cart for the journey to the vaults beneath the Gringotts. We'll see you down there. Been clear off now.
That would be the esteemed Wizarding Academy of Dramatic Arts. I'm not quite sure where everyone's from. That would be my fellow performers now. Come, introduce yourselves. Virginia, call me Samuel. Hello, I'm Sam. And Darby. This is the perfect place for us to have our craft. As soon as you're ready. Let's. We're ready. As I was saying, on behalf of Wanda, the Wizarding Academy of Dramatic Arts, we present to you the tales of bbOX. We are a group of classically trained performers and puppeteers, constantly looking to perfect our artistry.
You certainly don't do it for the money.
Absolutely not. We do not accept payment. This is about art. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wizarding World is filled with tales of courage, gallantry, friendship, hope, and explosions. And some of the most famous of those tales come from a man who lived over 500 years ago.
His name was Beetle the Bird, and he had one of the most luxuriant beards.
Samuel, I hardly think that the Carolinas have a beard.
His luxuriant beard. Truth be told, I'm the waiter at Gringotts Vault, stacked with galleons, but there's not a child raised in the Wizarding World today who doesn't know about the tale of Beetle the Bird. The Wizard in Hotbed Pot.
Are you both quite finished? I would like to continue before my patience runs out.
Will you look at that, Lurch?
What's that, Sam?
Becky's patience running out.
Hi. Sorry. Let's do what we came here to do. Ladies and gentlemen, this tale is undoubtedly one with which you may be familiar. It concerns the fortunes of three brothers.
Wait!
What's it now?
Can I play one of the brothers? I never get to do it. I'm always...
You can be the second brother. But be careful.
I'm always careful.
My fellow witches and wizards, everyone ready? We now present to you the tale of the three brothers.
There were once three brothers who were traveling along a lonely, winding road in twilight. In time, the brothers reached a river too treacherous to pass. But being learned in the magical arts, they simply waved their wands and made a bridge.
Before they could cross, however, they found their path blocked by a wooden figure. It was Death, and he felt cheated because travelers usually drowned in the river. But Death was cunning. He pretended to congratulate the three brothers upon their magic, and said that each had earned a prize for having been clever enough to evade him.
The oldest brother, who was a combative man, asked for a one more powerful than any in existence, a one that must always endures for its owner. So Death fashioned him one from an elder tree that grew nearby.
Then the second brother, who was an arrogant man, decided that he wanted to humiliate Death still further and asked for the power to recall others from Death. So Death picked up a stone from the riverbank and gave it to him.
Finally, Death turned to the third brother, a humble and wise man. He did not trust Death, so he asked for something that would enable him to go forth from that place without being followed by Death. And Death, most unwillingly, handed over his own cloak of invisibility. In due course, the brothers separated, each for his own destination.
The first brother traveled to a distant village, where he sought out a wizard with whom he had once quarreled. Naturally, with the elder wand as his weapon, he could not fail to win that duel that followed. Leaving his enemy upon the floor, the oldest brother proceeded to an inn, where he boasted loudly of the powerful wand he had snatched from Death himself, and how it made him invincible. That very night, another wizard crept upon the oldest brother as he lay upon his bed, whereupon he stole the wand and with it the brother's life.
So Death took the first brother for his own.
Meanwhile, the second brother took a stone that had the power to recall the dead and turned it thrice in hand. To his amazement and his delight, the figure of the girl he had once hoped to marry before her untimely death appeared at once before him. Yet soon she turned sad and cold, for she did not belong in the mortal world. Driven mad with hopeless longing, the second brother took his own life, so as truly to join her.
And so Death took the second brother for his own. As for the third brother, Death searched for many years, but he was never able to find him. It was only when he had attained a great age that the youngest brother shed the cloak of invisibility.
epic Hagrid's motorbike.